Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
With the home run just about to straight away center field. Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, and I appreciate everybody tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you tuned in and watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated channel on Red River Communications solely for everything when we go live. We'll be live on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching, and we are here for game number 3 on the day. Game number 3 between Lisbon and LaMoure. It's going to be a dandy here. Both of these guys are undefeated. Both of these teams are undefeated here in the tournament, and looking forward to this. And I think this is either the 5th or the 6th time that these two teams have met. They met 3 times alone just in the district tournament, and Lisbon fell to LaMoure in the first time they met in the district tournament. Then in the second time they met in the district tournament, it was a 5-4 win for Lisbon. And then Lisbon defeated LaMoure 10-0 in the championship game. So the 1 and 2 teams out of District 7 are here for this game. And Coach Bittner and Coach Steele just know each other very well, and these teams know each other very well. So we're just about ready here to have the starting lineups, and our PA announcer Greg Peterson will be doing those here in just a second. And as soon as we get Greg ready to go here, kind of a special moment in between games here. They honored Greg with a 30-year plaque helping out Legion Baseball here in LaMoure. So congratulations to Greg Peterson for that. He was instrumental in bringing Three Borders Sports Network to LaMoure here for this one, along with LaMoure Youth Baseball. And don't forget the Bullpen Bar and Grill over there just outside of center field, right off of Highway 13. And appreciate those guys for inviting Three Borders Sports Network over here to do the state tournament. We're doing every game. We'll be here for the rest of the tournament. Been here every game so far. And we are ready to provide game number 3 on the day, and this is officially game number 11 in the tournament. A little bit of rain sprinkles here coming in, and it looks like a little heavier rain to the south between here and the South Dakota border, but looks like we're going to miss most of it, and just a few sprinkles right here on top of the dugout and a few sprinkles here on the ledge that I've got all my paperwork. But I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to affect anything, so I think we're about ready to get this game underway. I think they're waiting for the 4 o'clock hour here to strike, probably till about 3:50, and then Greg will start the introductions, and we'll have those here shortly. Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors. Again, LaMoure Youth Baseball and the Bullpen Bar and Grill out there in center field, just outside of center field, I should say. And then also the North Dakota State College of Science. And there is Greg Peterson, so I'll just give it over to him.
For the 2024 North Dakota Class B American Legion State Baseball Tournament. for game 11 of the tournament features post 19 from LaMoure and post 7 from Lisbon. Could I have both teams line up on the foul lines? For the visitors, LaMoure post 19. Team hosts are Jill and Ryan Wagner. Non-starters, number 4, Russell Exner. Number 18, Jacody Lewis. Number 24, Jake Kramer. Number 26, Dustin Ketterling. Number 36, Jaron Reagan. And number 40, Nick Meisch. Starters for LaMoure. Starting at shortstop, number 20, Gunnar Theogis. Batting second and playing second base, number 7, Blaze Isaacson. Batting third and playing third base, number 3, Connor Johnson. Batting fourth and playing center field, number 8, Owen Lesko. Batting fifth and pitching, number 2, Kobe Theogis. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 5, Max Muslin. Batting seventh and catching, number 6, Mason Workin. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 21, Colton Ness. Batting ninth and DHing, number 10, Avery Kramer. And playing right field, number 1, Logan Potts. LaMoure is coached by J.R. Theogis, assisted by Gage Dunn and Ben Holen. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, Lisbon post 7. Team hosts are Megan and Tyler Theogis. Non-starters, number 4, Eli Lyons. Number 6, Jacob Lyons. Number 8, Camden Ronsvet. Number 15, Colton Johnson. And number 16, Elliot Welter. Starters for Lisbon, batting first and playing second base, number 11, Wyatt Olson. Batting second and catching, number 13, Jaden Bittner. Batting third and playing center field, number 5, Blaze Renke. Batting fourth and playing left field, number 14, Cam Opp. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 20, Grady Wielander. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 1, Jordan Bittner. Batting seventh and DHing, number 7, Jaden Howard. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 10, Brant Lebos. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 9, Lincoln Adair. And pitching, number 3, Cash Wadeson. Lisbon is coached by Brad Bittner, assisted by Mark Welter. Could I have all the players and coaches please remove your hats and face the pitcher's mound for the reading of the Legion Code of Sportsmanship by Lincoln Adair from Lisbon and Connor Johnson from LaMoure.
I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body.
Thanks, guys. Let's play ball. Have fun and good luck to both teams.
There you go, as we have the national anthem. A pretty cool moment there between Adair and Johnson as they represent each team in the Legion Baseball Code of Ethics. So, good job there. That was a nice touch there. I had never seen that, and I've attended many tournaments over the years, and that's the first time I've seen players actually do read the Code of Ethics. So that was a nice little touch there by Greg Peterson and the LaMoure baseball squad. Again, we want to thank the bullpen for being a sponsor, and I just was in the middle of thanking North Dakota State College of Science. Oh, okay, and there he is introducing.
Baseline, we have Eric Olson. On the behind second base, we have Brady Theogis, and down the third baseline, we have Tom Perius.
Four-man crew here for the undefeated game here today. North Dakota State College of Science, second oldest community college in the United States, founded in 1903. Visit their website at ndscs.edu. Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC Chevrolet dealer in Wahpeton, North Dakota. Check us out at smithmotors.com. Smith Motors, certified service, OEM parts, and sales. Smith Motors of Wahpeton. Bank North, enhancing the lives of everyone we serve. One transaction, one relationship, one community at a time. www.ibanknorth.com. ibanknorth.com. Also, we want to thank Red River Valley Western Railroad. Not just another railroad, but a quality transportation provider you can depend on with over 550 miles of track in the state of North Dakota. rrvw.net. James Valley Grain, jamesvalleygrain.com. LaMoure Feed and Seed, seed conditioning and feed processing. LaMoure Feed and Seed, and JK Designs, located out of Carrington. We want to thank all those sponsors. We'll get to them some more here, and we're just about ready for our first pitch by Cash Wadeson, and that is delivered at 3:57, so 3 minutes early. Cash Wadeson on the hill, and he'll deliver that one as a strike, and the count now even to Gunnar Theogis. Again, these two teams have seen each other 5 or 6 times here this summer. I don't know how many times they met during the regular season, but at least twice, I'm sure. And now the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gunnar Theogis. Cash Wadeson delivers the 1-2 pitch, and he plunks Theogis in the back. Again, these two teams met 3 times during the district tournament. And 2 out of 3 times it was a victory for Lisbon. 71 degrees here at game time in LaMoure, North Dakota. 9-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the left field corner to the right field corner, blowing across the field here from left to right. And now up for LaMoure is Blaze Isaacson, and he'll take ball 1 from Wadeson. J.R. Theogis, the head coach for LaMoure. There's a call, strike at the knees, and the count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. And the runner goes, heading down, and he is safe. So Gunnar Theogis with the stolen base. And it's a 1-2 count here on the stolen base by Gunnar Theogis. And swing and a miss. Isaacson is retired on strikes. So the first out of the game is recorded. And that'll bring up Connor Johnson, the third baseman.
Number 3, Connor Johnson.
J.R. Theogis graduated from LaMoure High School back in 1996. Went to UND. He's been the coach for Post 19 since 2003. Ball 1 to Connor Johnson. He's got many district titles and 5 state titles as Legion coach. So Coach Thiel just been around for a while. Standing over at third base, he and his wife Karen have 4 sons: Gunnar, Colby, Easton, and Cooper. Heard some interesting things about the youngest son. Cooper is a pretty good little baseball pitcher himself. Big brother Colby will be pitching here for LaMoure. Three and 0 to Johnson. Wadeson set to deliver the 3-0 pitch. And that one's in the turf. And that'll be ball 4. So 2 runners are on now, first and second here for LaMoure early here in the game. We're in the top of the first. And a few raindrops hit the top of the dugout here down in front of me here. I'm above the first base dugout. But it looked like most of the showers and most of the heavier rains were to the south of us between here and the South Dakota border. And Owen Lesko steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 6 on the tournament so far. 0-1 is the count to Owen Lesko. And he'll take strike 2. Again, a good crowd here for the home team, LaMoure. The grandstand is packed underneath the canopy. And Wadeson delivers. Popped up, foul, out of play. So Wadeson ahead in the count to Owen Lesko. 0-2. Again, runners at first and second here for LaMoure. Johnson at first. Gunnar Thiel just over at second. Swinging a best by Lesko, and Wadeson gets him swinging. So 2 outs, both by strikeout here for Wadeson. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Colby Thiel, just 2 for 6 on the tournament. So Colby at the plate now, facing Wadeson. Got the corner for strike 1. That's 0-1. Both teams here undefeated in the state tournament, battling to stay alive and undefeated. There's a high chopper. That's going to be up the middle. Did he get back to the bag in time? He did with his glove. And a nice play by Olson to retire LaMoure and the runner Connor Johnson at second. So that will retire LaMoure here in the top of the first. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. We're still scoreless. And Lisbon coming to bat.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Colby Thiel just on the mound for LaMoure here in this game. Colby normally plays third base, and Connor Johnson moves over there, and Isaacson moves to second base from left field. So here we go with Wyatt Olson leading off for Lisbon. Takes a pitch inside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes here in LaMoure, North Dakota, the 2024 Class B State American Legion Baseball Tournament. And the count now even at 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a ground ball to third base. Johnson with a long throw, and getting back down in time was Ness. A nice play by Ness over here on the high throw by Johnson. But Ness got back down in time to tag the base, and Wyatt Olson is retired. 5-3 on the putout. So nice defensive play there for LaMoure. Jaden Bittner is going to step up to the plate, the catcher. That one is called a ball, and it's 1-0 to Jaden Bittner. Call striking, and now count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Quick give you the call ball, 2-0. Coach Bittner graduated from LaMoure High School back in 1986. Went to Valley City State. That one's popped up. Right field side. Potts drifting over toward the foul line and did not make the catch, but it is foul. And it was a foul ball, but Potts was making and drifting his way over. The wind kind of kept blowing. It was blowing in the direction as that ball was tailing away from him, and didn't quite make the catch. So Bittner will stay alive here, and the count goes to 2-2 on that foul ball. And it was just barely foul, folks. You couldn't see it. It was just out of camera range there, but it was just barely foul. And now it'll be a full count pitch. Coach Bittner graduated from Valley City State with a major in math, and he's been teaching in Lisbon for 32 years. There's a ground ball to second base. Isaacson's going to pick it up. He'll wheel and throw to Ness. And there's 2 outs here as the hometown crowd, LaMoure, cheers that on. In Lisbon, just a few miles away here from LaMoure. So I'm sure there's plenty of Lisbon folks here too as well. So Blaze Reinke is going to step up to the plate. Center fielder. Takes ball 1. See a lot of red in the stands there behind home plate in my camera shot. But trust me, folks, there's a lot of green around here too as well. 34 years for Coach Bittner as a coach. Head or assistant basketball coach, 32 years as an assistant basketball coach. And Ness is going to take that one on his own, and he'll cover it up. And Reinke is retired on a 3 unassisted play, and that will wrap up the first inning. We're going to go to the top of the second after this. We're scoreless here in LaMoure, North Dakota. We'll be right back after these messages.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Your business.
Welcome back again to Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to the top of the second here in LaMoure, North Dakota. Townsend Field, again, a beautiful baseball facility. The Lisbon folks, I'm sure, are familiar with this facility just as well as the LaMoure folks. Again, turf pitching mound and a turf home plate area and turf on the coaches' boxes. Otherwise, it's a beautiful natural turf grass. The rest of the diamond. And taking strike 1 here on the first pitch offered from Wadeson in the top of the second is Max Muslin. 0-1. And the pitch is a little bit too high, so it's ball 1. 1-1 is the count. Quickly, Wadeson is ready to go. There's a ground ball off of Wadeson's glove, and it's going to be tipped right into the glove of Olson, and he'll get it over to Wielander in time at first, and Muslin is retired, so it officially goes into the book as a 1-4-3 putout because it went off the tip of Wadeson's glove. Cash Wadeson with a K, not with a C. Mason Workin, the catcher, up. He is 2 for 5 in the tournament coming into today. That one's low. Both these teams undefeated in the tournament so far, so they will both remain in the tournament and will play tomorrow. And the next game coming up here later tonight, we'll have Thompson and Carrington. Thompson and Carrington, the loser out in that one. So at the end of this evening's play, we'll be down to 3. And a shorter day tomorrow here, just 2 games scheduled. There's a call strike. And the count goes to 2-1 now to Mason Workin, the catcher for LaMoure. There's a ground ball back up the middle, picked up by Olson, and he'll flip it over to Wielander to retire Workin. So Olson involved on these 2 plays here in the top of the second, and that's going to bring up the first baseman, Colton Ness. Colton Ness so far 1 for 5 in the tournament. And the first pitch from Cash Wadeson. He's called a ball. Had a rhubarb slush again today. They had the rhubarb slush back. Another batch today, so that was pretty cool. Supporting the band and choir, I think it is. And they're heading to Washington, D.C. So a donation for them to try and make their trip. The count's even now at 1-1 to Colton Ness. Wadeson set to deliver. Let's up on that one. Off-speed pitch goes out, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch, and it plunks him on the arm. Looked like it was on the forearm. Colton Ness doesn't seem too hurt by that one, so he'll get down to first base. Looks like he'll be all right. So he's standing over here at first base. It's going to bring up Avery Kramer, designated hitter here in this game for Kramer. It's a strike. 0-1. Top of the second here, LaMoure and Lisbon. That's strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Battle of the undefeateds here in the state tournament. Swing and a miss, and Avery Kramer is struck out, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning, and that will end the inning here for LaMoure in the top of the second. Stranding 1, we're scoreless going to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back.
Depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
An op singles to right field before I got back from that commercial. I apologize as Opp hits that one solidly to right field in front of Potts. You can see it on our little screen there. I know it's tougher to see that little screen, but you can see him get the first pitch, base hit there. Colby Theelgis, and now up for Lisbon is Grady Wielander. So the first runner here in the bottom of the second reaches for Lisbon. Colby Theelgis delivers, strike, and it's count now, even at 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's ball 2, it's 2-1. Colby Theelgis gonna deliver to Grady Wielander. There's a breaking pitch there that comes across for a strike, and it's 2-2 now to Grady. And the pitch, did it catch the corner? Yes, it did. And Wielander is retired on strikes. Got caught looking, so that's the first strikeout in the books for Colby Theelgis. And the runner at first base is still there, Cam Opp. And here comes Jordan Bittner, the shortstop, taking strike 1. And it's full down the third baseline there toward the dugout. Sure, between these two District 7 foes, they've met a few times. A little breaking pitch there again, it misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a good crowd out in the right center field press box out there, in the football press box. Good people out there. There's a drive right back up, and it's caught, and it's a double play. Gunnar Thiel just caught the line drive, and he caught Cam off too far off the bag, and the side is retired on that double play. So that's going to end the second inning. We're going to go to the third on that nice play there by Gunnar Thielgis. And LaMoure will be right back for the top of the third right after this.
Abby Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
We also want to thank LaMoure Feed and Seed for stepping up and sponsoring. Make sure you tell the folks, Trevor and Marlis over there at LaMoure Feed and Seed, tell them thanks for sponsoring this tournament, because without them we could not be here. So LaMoure Feed and Seed, seed conditioning and custom feed processing. And here we go as that one's fouled away there. As Gunnar Thielgis leads it off here, top of the order. Leading off the top of the third for LaMoure. Thielgis gets behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Gunnar in his first at bat was hit by a pitch. Got as far as second base. And there he'll hit that one down to third. And a little bobble there at third, but in time as Levos hangs in there and gets hustling Gunnar Thielgis down the line in time for the out. So some good defensive play here so far in this game. First out is recorded. Blaze Isaacson steps up to the plate. Blaze facing Cash Wadeson for the second time in this game. Blaze struck out in his first at bat back in the first inning. One low and away there for ball one. LaMoure Feed and Seed conditioning and custom feed processing. That one goes back to the pads, and it's ball two. Thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Waitson delivers the 2-0 pitch, called strike at the waist, and it is 2-1. Bank North, enriching the lives of everyone we serve, one transaction, one relationship, one community at a time. www.ibanknorth.com. There's a ground ball to short. Bittner picks it up and over to Wielander for the out. So 2 ground ball outs here in the top of the third. It'll bring up Connor Johnson, who walked in his first at bat back in the first inning. 2 for 4 in the whole tournament so far. And the pitch to Connor. It's called a strike at the knees, and it's no balls, 1 strike. JK Designs in Carrington, North Dakota for 12 years. Decals, signage, banners, and they wish good luck to Carrington Post 25 in the state tournament. JK Designs. Wadeson to deliver the 0-2 pitch with 2 outs. There's a ground ball up the middle there to Olson. He'll get it over to Wielander, covering just in time. Wielander was breaking for the ball and the ground ball, but ended up going and covering the bag in time. And the side is retired 1, 2, 3. So that'll wrap it up here for the top of the third. And LaMoure and Lisbon tied at 0. Back after this.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
All right, welcome back there. Didn't want to miss any of this half inning. I just missed the base hit by Cam Opp to lead off the bottom of the second. So we're coming back here just a little bit early off that commercial break. And Jaden Howard at the plate. And he'll pull that one foul down the third base box. Hey, Greg McNary tuned in out in Watford City. Greg McNary, thank you for tuning in and watching. State Class B basketball, good grief. Baseball. Been a long tournament for Joe, too. 0-2. So Greg McNary, I want to give you a shout out back, and there is a call, strike 3, and Howard is retired. That'll be the second strikeout in the books for Colby Theelgis, and that'll bring up Brant Levos, his first at bat in this game. Greg McNary out in Watford City, tuned in watching Three Borders Sports Network. Appreciate that, Greg. Greg's always tuned in and watching what we've got on here in Three Borders Sports. Brant Levos, the 0-1 pitch. And the breaking pitch there gets him to swing at that one, and it's 0-2 to the number 8 hitter. Lincoln Adair is on deck. And the 0-2 pitch coming up from Colby Theelgis. There's a chopper over to third. Johnson's going to pick it up, and I thought he hit him on the way down there. Pulled off Ness from the bag, and he reached down to tag him. I thought he might have tapped him right in the helmet, but did not. And Levos is safe on the air. Well, that's going to bring up Lincoln Adair. So Adair, and there's a shot there to center field. That'll be a base hit. So Levos hustles down to second base on the base hit by Lincoln Adair, the number 9 hitter, and that's going to bring up top of the order here Wyatt Olson. Grounded out in his first at bat. Right now for Colby Theelgis, 28 pitches, 42 for Wadeson, 42. That will be Wyatt Olson, and it will be ball 1, I believe. Did not go up on the scoreboard yet. There's a swing and a miss. I believe it's 1-1. Yes, it is. Confirmed now on the scoreboard. Again, I'm in a tough position here high above the first base dugout. I can't see due to the fence. The home plate umpire raises his right arm as Coach Bittner snags that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's runners at first and second here. And the pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. Gunner wheels and throws to second for 1. The relay to first not in time. So the first out is made at second base, but getting over to third was Levos on that ground ball. So Olson reaches on the fielder's choice. And the second out is recorded here on the force play at second base. So runners at the corners now for Lisbon here as they threaten here. The first runner at third base for either team in this game so far. One's a little bit too low for a ball to Jaden Bittner. Grounded out to second in his first at bat. Colby Theelgis wheels and throws over to first, not in time. Colton Ness holding on. Wyatt Olson at first. There's a drive out to center field. Is it going to be caught? And going back, Potts just off his glove. That'll score 1 for sure. And rounding third and almost home, and now it's going to be a pickle over at third base. And the throw comes home, and the tag is made. And Wyatt Olson is thrown out at the plate. So 1 run does come across as Levos scores the first run of the game here in the bottom of the third. And the Wyatt Olson was tagged out at home on the pickle play. So Potts running backwards toward the fence, tried to make the catch. Went off his glove, but he recovered well and made the throw in. And Lisbon is retired here in the bottom of the third. They scored 1 though to begin with. It's 1-0 in favor of Lisbon. Back after this.
At Smith Motors in Wappiton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
All right, here we go to the top of the fourth now. Scoreboard is catching up here. They had to reset the scoreboard for some reason. And going to the top of the fourth, it's 1-0 for Lisbon. Owen Lesko set to lead off the top of the fourth for LaMoure. Again, these two teams have met all summer long. Lesko takes up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Umpiring crew of 4 here for this game. There's a strike. Tom Perius over there on the third base side. And the pitch, and that's popped up to center field. And Reinke is going to squeeze that one for the first out on Lesko. And we had a little bit of a shower here before this one started, but it wasn't even enough to get the sidewalk wet, if you will. Not much of a rain at all. Again, most of it went south of LaMoure, between here and the South Dakota border. And Wadeson set the pitch to Colby Theoldis, pitcher to pitcher. And swing and a miss, and strike 1. The 0-1 pitch from Wadeson. A little bit low for ball, and it's ball 1. 1-1. There's a ground ball over to Bittner at short, and he'll get it over to Wielander in time. So 2 outs. And that'll bring up Max Musland. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. How about that? Greg McNary sent a text, said he was his principal in Lisbon for 3 years. How about that? He's going to be cheering for Lisbon, so still appreciate the text there, Greg. You can cheer for whoever you want, man. Greg McNary checking in, was principal in Lisbon for 3 years. Musland gets ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. Wadeson steps up back on top of the hill, and he's ready to go here on the 2-0 pitch to Max Musland. Comes inside, and it's ball 3. Musland was retired basically on a 1-4-3 putout. It was off the glove of Wadeson, and it was picked up by Olson, and he got it over to Wielander in time to retire Musland. That one comes right down the pipe, and it's strike 1, 3-1. I want to thank LaMoure Youth Baseball and the Bullpen Bar and Grill for inviting Three Borders Sports Network out here. Here's a call, strike 2, and the count goes full, so Wadeson battles back here with 2 outs. And Wadeson delivers, swing and a miss, and it's strike 3. And the side is retired. 1-2-3. That's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th. Lisbon leading 1-0 over LaMoure. We'll be right back.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
We're back in LaMoure for the bottom of the 4th. Lisbon leads LaMoure 1-0 in the battle of the unbeatens in the state Class B tournament. North Dakota State College of Science scoreboard, it's 1-0 as we are in the bottom of the 4th. I want to thank James Valley Grain, striving every day to be the best grain handling facility with the most courteous and accurate staff with unmatched customer service. www.jamesvalleygrain.com. James Valley Grain, as that one's popped up over to the right side, giving chase and not able to get to it as Potts. And it'll be strike 1 to the leader, to the leadoff hitter in the inning. He's number 3 hitter, Blaze Ranke. And the pitch pulled toward the gap, and it gets through Theelgis at shortstop and Johnson at third, and it'll be a base hit for Blaze Ranke. Starting out the bottom of the 4th with a base hit. Lisbon scored their run back in the bottom of the 3rd last inning here on an error when Brant Levos reached base on an error and advanced all the way around to score. They got him over here at first. I did not see that coming. So again, how about that? A pickoff move over to first base, and he's called out. No argument from anybody. First base coach talks to the umpire and just says, yep, and they both agreed. They both shook their heads, yes. There's a drive to right field, shallow right field, going back, and now Potts makes the call. Going back was Isaacson, but Potts made the call. So a fly out to shallow right field. Now quickly 2 outs after the opening base hit there by Ranke. Got picked off over at first base. So here comes Grady Wielander. Struck out in his first at bat. First baseman for Lisbon. There's another ground ball to Gunnar Theelgis, and he'll get it over to Ness easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down in a funny way, but it still worked out after the base hit by Blaze Ranke. And we're going to go to the top of the 5th here, and that will be Lisbon 1, LaMoure nothing. Back after this.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Also want to thank LaMoure Feed and Seed conditioning and custom feed processing right here in beautiful LaMoure, North Dakota. LaMoure Feed and Seed here to help you with all your livestock feed needs and products to help you excel in the field. Give Trevor or Marlis a call, 701-883-5755, 701-883-5755. And the North Dakota State College of Science scoreboard, we're going to the top of the 5th here, folks. I got to change my scoreboard yet, but it's top of the 5th. On a Sunday afternoon here, a lot cooler today than it has been the rest of the early part of this tournament. 71-degree game time temperature. There's a call strike on the inner half, and the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike to the catcher, Mason Workin. Again, a good crowd here with Lisbon not too far away here. I don't know exact miles, but it's close to, I would say, 40 miles from here, maybe 35. Both teams out of District 7. LaMoure was second place finisher. It's a fly ball to right field. Adair drifts over, and he'll make the catch. So Workin is retired on the fly ball. Colton Ness will step up next year, and he was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd inning. Colton Ness 1 for 5 on the tournament coming in, and he's still 1 for 5 on the tournament with a hit by pitch. These two teams meeting several times during the summer. Same district. Again, LaMoure was the runner-up, but they also got the bid because they are the home team here in the state tournament. And then Lisbon was the champion of District 7. That one just a little bit low, and it's ball 1, 1-1. Didn't want to say hi to the folks out in the right center field press box. They're very kind to my camera out there. Going a little bit low. Got the camera right there, brought to you by Digital Guru. The folks out in right center field keeping an eye on that camera for me and doing a good job. Thank you, folks. There's a ground ball, and that will be picked up by Bittner, and he'll get it over to Wielander in time. Had a good burger yesterday at the Bullpen Bar and Grill. Had a burger last night after the game. They were open till 9 o'clock, and then tonight I think they're open till 9 o'clock again. And guess what, folks? They got some roasted chicken, and I hear it's really good over there. Up now is Avery Kramer, designated hitter in the 9 spot. And he takes strike 1 from Wadeson. Struck out in his first at bat. That one sails away there, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike here now to Avery Kramer. The 1-1 pitch from Wadeson toes the rubber and comes home with it. That one's fouled away and goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. JK Designs, located in Carrington, North Dakota for 12 years, specializing in decals, signs, and banners. Best of luck to Carrington Post 25 in the state tournament. They're still alive. They'll be playing the next game. That one's fouled away by Kramer. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, LaMoure Feed and Seed, James Valley Grain, jamesvalleygrain.com. James Valley Grain, one of our sponsors. Tell them thanks, folks. Ooh, and that curveball just about got Kramer there, and it's 2-2. And the next pitch. Called strike 3, and that will retire the side here. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Coming up next, right here on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, it is 1-0 in favor of Lisbon here as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
First pitch delivered here to the leadoff hitter, Jordan Bittner, is ball 1 from Colby Theelges. And that one's popped up. That's going to be over our roof here on the first base side, and it'll be 1-1. Jordan Bittner, the shortstop, lined out to Gunnar Theelges at short as Colby keeps shaking off the signs, and he finally agrees, and now stepping out of the batter's box was Jordan Bittner. And now we're ready to go. Colby delivers a little bit low for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1-0 here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. There's a right back comebacker up to Colby Theelges, and he'll flip it over to Ness to retire Jordan Bittner. Knocked her down there to start with, but recovered very well, and Colby gets the put out. Jaden Howard steps up to the plate. He struck out looking in his first at bat. He's the designated hitter for Lisbon in this game. And sails up over his head there, back to the pads. It's ball 1. Thiel just steps back off the rubber, and now he's ready to go. The 1-0 pitch. Sails outside for a ball. 2-0 now. And these two teams know each other very well. Played several times during the season, 3 times alone in the district tournament. 2 balls, 1 strike. Howard, the designated hitter. Here comes Colby Thielges. Swung on, fouled away, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Game moving quickly. Howard at the plate, the 2-2 pitch. And he'll fall that one away over to the third base dugout, and we'll do that 2-2 pitch all over again. Two pitch from Colby. That one bounced at about 56 feet there for that one for Colby, and it'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Defensively for LaMoure, Muslin, Lesko, and Potts left to right. Third to first is Johnson, Thielges, Isaacson, and Ness. Mason working behind the plate, the full count pitch, and there is a shot, a seeing eye single right between third and short. And a nice piece of hitting there, a good at bat for the designated hitter, Jaden Howard. So he reaches base here in the bottom of the 5th. 5th hit of the game here for Lisbon. And that will bring up Brant Levos. He reached on an error and scored the only run back in the 3rd inning. And the pitch. That's popped up deep to left field, but it's going to be foul, hooking foul, and out of play. Giving chase was Muslin, but not able to get close enough to that one to even reach over the fence. No balls, 1 strike here now to Brant Levos. Hit that one pretty good ride to left field. 310 down the left field line, 305 to the right. That one's popped back out of foul, or out of play, foul, and it's 0-2. Runner at first base is Howard, reached on a single. Colby Thielges ahead in the count now to Brant Levos, 0-2, and he'll come into the set position and delivers. Good stop there by Mason working, and it goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good waste pitch there. The 1-2 pitch from Thielges, and that is a shot out to left field, and that'll be a base hit. Rounding second and holding up there at second is Howard, and a base hit for Brant Levos. Puts runners at first and second for Lisbon here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Lincoln Adair. He singled in his last at bat. He was forced out on his way to second base. And he'll take strike 1. There's 1 out here, runners at first and second for Lisbon. Colby Thielges delivers. Kind of buckled the knees a little bit there of Adair. Must have been a breaking pitch. Couldn't tell from here. And it's 0-2. Colby Thielges with 55 pitches. This will be 56. That one gets away, and everybody's going to advance 90 feet on the wild pitch. So now runners both in scoring position here at second and third. So Colby Thielges hoping to keep Lisbon off the board here. Everybody defensively in on the grass, and there's a chopper right back to Colby at the pitcher's mound, and he'll get it over to Ness. So just what the doctor ordered there for Colby Thielges and LaMoure, holding everybody in place. Colby quick looked at third, held the runner, and then got the base runner out at first. Good play there defensively for Colby Thielges. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter now for Lisbon. That's Wyatt Olson. Steps up to the plate. Takes a curveball for a strike. 0-1. 68 pitches. 68 pitches for Cash Wadeson. That one's popped up. Gunnar Thielges drifts back up and over and makes the squeeze, and the side is retired after Lisbon threatens with 2 runners on, second and third, and they strand them there and leave 2 on base. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. Lisbon 1, LaMoure nothing. We'll be right back after this, right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
We got a doozy here in LaMoure. Call your friends, call your neighbors, wake the dog. Get everybody up and going here because we got a dandy going here in LaMoure. Lisbon and LaMoure, the 2 undefeated teams in the tournament so far to this point. And we have a good one going. Lisbon leads here as we go to the top of the 6th, 1-0. LaMoure leading off with their leadoff hitter. That's Gunnar Thielges at the plate. Looking to get things started for LaMoure as he takes outside for ball 1. Again, a big crowd here in the state tournament. You would expect it from 2 local teams, the home team LaMoure and Lisbon, not too far away here, less than an hour drive. Everybody made the trip to LaMoure on a Sunday afternoon to watch state Class B Legion baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike, and then you can go home and watch it on Three Borders Sports Network because it'll be on our YouTube channel for as long as we're on and as long as YouTube is around, it'll be on, so you can always go back and watch it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the leadoff hitter, Gunnar Thielges. The 1-2 pitch almost hit him there. Ball 2, 2-2. Left to right for Lisbon, Opp, Renke, and Adair. There's a drive to center, to left field, and a base hit for Gunnar Thielges leads it off here in the top of the 6th. That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do. Now we'll see if small ball comes into play here with Blaze Isaacson coming to the plate. See if Coach J.R. Thielges wants Blaze to lay one down here and get Gunnar over to scoring position. And the pickoff move over to first almost throws it away. We'll see if Blaze squares on this one. Third base coming in is Levos. And he does not square on that first pitch. And now Coach Steele just going through some signs. 1 ball, no count, or no strikes. And the count to Blaze Isaacson. Again, Levos creeping in at third. Swing. It's going to be right to Levos on the foul line, and it will be an out. But the run still moves, or the runner, Thielges, still moves up to second base. So the tying run at second base for LaMoure. Good play there by Levos as he was already on the grass there, made that play rather easily. Connor Johnson steps up to the plate now. Connor Johnson, 2 for 4 coming in today. He's 2 for 5 on the tournament with a walk today. And it's 1-0. Wadeson catches the knees. And it's strike. Pitch number 77. This will be pitch number 78. We're in the top of the 6th. Connor Johnson's going to lace one to right center field, and a catch on his knees made by Ranke in center field. So Connor Johnson is retired. A little softer or a little more to the right, he would have had that base hit and possibly an RBI. So fly it out to center. It's going to bring up the number 4 hitter in the lineup. That's Owen Lesko, 2 for 6 coming into today in the tournament. And the pitch in the turf. And a good stop there by Jaden Bittner to keep Gunnar Thielges in place 1-0. Wadeson looks in for the sign and good to go. Swing and foul ball. Lesko now. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. By the way, that was the first hit of the game given up by Wadeson on that base hit by Gunnar Thielges. He had a no-hitter going up to that point. That one's low for a ball, and it's 2-1. Wadeson had done well. Gunnar Thielges breaks up the no-hitter here in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Swung on, fouled away, and the count goes to 2-2. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a couple sprinkles here during this game, but nothing serious. We should be able to complete the day today. Hopefully tomorrow it stays the same way. 2-2 pitch. Lesko lines that one, base hit between short and third. The tying run will come home and score. Lesko with a base hit RBI. Big hit for the number 4 hitter. Gets the RBI to tie it up here in the bottom, or excuse me, in the top of the 6th. Hustling to come home on that one was Gunnar Thielges. He had the green light from J.R. Thielges at the third base coaching box all the way. And we're tied at 1. Owen Lesko now standing at first base. At the plate, Colby Thielges. So we're tied at 1 here.
Now batting at pitcher number 2, Colby Thielges.
That one sails up high for a ball. It's 1-1 now. Wadeson even in the count to Colby Thielges. Lesko at first. That one's popped up, and I think it's going to be out of play. Yes, it is. Not quite. As Jaden Bittner thought it was going to be out of play and kind of gave up on it, and then it did drop inside the fence. So new life here for Colby Thielges. Thought I heard the bench calling for a balk, but I don't know if there was one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there goes Lesko. And that was strike 3, so there'll be no throw. And Colby Thielges is retired, caught looking, and that will be the 3rd out. But we got a new ball game again, folks. We're tied at 1. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th as we go here in LaMoure, North Dakota.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back to LaMoure, North Dakota Townsend Field here. 2024 North Dakota State Class B Legion Baseball Tournament. We got a good one going here. In this one, we're tied at 1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. LaMoure and Lisbon, both were undefeated coming into today's game. And right now at the plate for Lisbon is going to be Jaden Bittner, the catcher, and he takes strike 1 from Colby Theelges. Brand new game here. We're tied at 1. There's a ground ball right back up the middle, and it goes between the legs of Isaacson at second base. So an error goes in the books. Second error here committed by LaMoure in this game. And the leadoff runner is on. Right now, Ness is not holding the runner on, and now he remembers he's got to get over there. So Colby Theelges set to deliver now to Rinke, and there's going to be another chance. And barehanded, what a play there by Isaacson. That one took a funny hop, reached up with his bare hand and got the force out at second. So after committing the error there, he was able to reach up with his bare hand, knock it down, and get it over to Gunnar Theelges to retire the lead runner. And a fielder's choice goes in the books there for Rinke. That was quite an event there too as well. So it's going to be Cam Opp at the plate now. Cam singled in his first at-bat and flew out to right in his second at-bat. And there's a line shot base hit. Potts will pick it up in right. Everybody advances 90 feet. So over to second goes Rinke on the base hit by Opp. So runners at first and second here now for Lisbon. They're making their own threat here in the bottom of the 6th. Right now, Colby Theelges sitting pretty good with 63 pitches. Now, and Sales outside, good stop by Workin. And it's 1 ball, no strikes. 87 pitches for Wadeson. There's a ground ball right back up the middle. Theelges boots that one, and another error in the books. He was looking to the bag, trying to step on the bag and make the double play himself, and instead it goes in the books as an error. And now bases are loaded. No room at the inn as J.R. Theelges comes out to visit with his pitcher, Colby, one of his 2 sons playing on this team. So J.R. takes the stroll out there. He's going to visit with his pitcher and talk about what they should do here. Number 1, defensively, and he's also probably just checking on Colby to make sure he's still okay. Gives him a slap on the back and says, hang in there, kid. We'll get you on the defensive side. 1 out on the board, bases loaded for Lisbon. We want to thank all of our sponsors here too as well, including LaMoure Feed and Seed, here to help you with all your livestock feed needs and products to help you excel in the field. Give Trevor or Marlis a call at 701-883-5755. 701-883-5755. LaMoure Feed and Seed. Also, James Valley Grain. Visit their website at www.jamesvalleygrain.com. And we're going to have a pinch runner over here for Wheeling. Let's see, who's it for?
Pinch runner at first base, number 4, Eli Lyons.
Eli Lyons comes in. And here comes way in at first base is Ness. Bases are loaded. Ness again sneaking in here at first base, looking for the possible squeeze. Not there. And there is a call strike, and the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now batting shortstop, number 1, Jordan Bittner.
Bittner at the plate. There's another base hit right up the middle, and Lisbon will take the lead with 1 run across, and the throw comes home, cut off, throw back to second, not in time. 2 runs come across here for Lisbon on the RBI single by Jordan Bittner. 2 RBIs come in on that one for him. Rinke scores. Opp scores. Courtesy runner at second base is Eli Lyons. And Jaden Howard comes up to the plate now. Lisbon takes a 3-1 lead. here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second. There's still just 1 out. Colby Thiel just 3-0 now. He's behind in the count. And, of course, sitting back and taking that one. It's 3-1 now to the hitter, Jaden Howard. He singled in his last at bat. That's popped up. Could be playable here behind home plate, and it does drop back in on the wrong side of the fence for LaMoure. And the count goes to 3 balls, 2 strikes. So now we've got a 3-1 lead here for Lisbon in the bottom of the 6th. Colby Thiel just tying his shoe, getting readjusted here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. LaMoure with 2 here in the bottom of the 6th, or excuse me, Lisbon with 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Takes a 3-1 lead. Colby Thiel just sets and delivers. Pop foul again, out of play, and the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. 74 pitches. This will be 75 for Colby. And the pitch. And that's popped up foul. That could be playable behind home plate. And making the reach for it and not able to come up with it was working. So the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, runners at first and second. There's 1 out. Lisbon's got 2 across here in the bottom of the 6th. At the plate, Jaden Howard, the payoff pitch. That's popped up to center field. Lesko drifting over, makes the catch. Nobody's tagging. So an out goes in the books here. And there's 2 out. 2 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th for Lisbon. And that will bring up Brant Levos, the third baseman. He singled in his last at bat, reached on an error back in the 3rd and scored. Colby Thiel just steps off the rubber and he'll reset. Again, runners still at first and second. There's a swing and a miss on that one, and there goes the runners. They're going down to 3rd, and did they get him? Yes, they did. And that will retire the side to throw down to 3rd on the errant pitch. And Coach Bittner has a few words, and that's going to be that at the end here. But don't count out LaMoure. We saw the bats working hard yesterday. We're going to the top of the 7th. It's 3-1 in favor of Lisbon. We'll be right back.
Johnson with the home run, just about to straight away center field.
Well, I said we had a doozy going, folks, and we do. It's 3-1 here as we go to the top of the 7th. LaMoure's got to score a couple here to extend this game. They need 2 here in the top of the 7th as we go to the top of the 7th. And leading off for LaMoure will be Max Muslin, the number 6 hitter. 6, 7, and 8 due up. And Max will take a strike at the belt. It's 0-1. And that is a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2 now. Wadeson having a good day on the hill here. Distributing just 2 LaMoure hits, and there's number 3 as Max Muslin pops that one over the shortstop head, and Muslin with the leadoff hit. So now the tying run comes to the plate here in Mason Workman, the catcher. He is 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a fly out. He's 2 for 7 on the tournament, and we're going to have a little discussion here, and it looks like they're going to change pitchers, as I think Wadeson is going to come out, and I don't know if it was a pitch count thing. Looks like it was, so we're going to have some defensive changes. We're going to take a break, folks, and when we come back, LaMoure trails Lisbon 3-1, but they're threatening here with the first runner on and nobody out.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Cam Opp comes in to pitch for Lisbon. He comes in from from the left field. And there goes a wild pitch, and that will send Muslin down to second base, taking out the force play. LaMoure needs 2 here in the top of the 7th. Muslin will be 1 run short if he scores. Working at the plate. Takes low for a ball. And it's 2-0. And I believe Jaden Howard, the designated hitter, went out to left field. And there's a call strike at the knees, 2-1. Got a dandy going here in LaMoure, North Dakota, between 2 District 7 foes. They've met several times during the year. Opp delivers, the lefty brings a strike across, and it's 2-2. Muslin reached on a single. 90 pitches recorded for Wadeson. There's a ground ball to second base. Picked up there by Olsen, over to first to Wielander for the out. Moving over to third base was Muslin. Lisbon defense not really too worried about Muslin.
Now batting at first baseman, number 21, Colton Ness.
So here comes Colton Ness, first baseman. 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch. And ball 1. Again, when that ball goes past the catcher, there's not a whole lot of room here, and it bounces off of those pads quickly. Colton Ness, 1 for 6 on the tournament. Takes a strike at the belt, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Howard in left, Ranke in center, Adair in right. And the pitch by Opp. Caught the knees for strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner at third is Muslin. Lisbon defense not too worried about him. It's a 3-1 game. This is a winners undefeated game, and a swing and a miss at possibly ball 2, but that is a strikeout recorded for Opp. And there's 2 outs on the board. Avery Kramer due up next. And he does step up to the plate. Struck out twice today. In the designated hitter role, takes strike 1 from Opp. Waits and finishes with 90 pitches, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 hit batters. And that one comes in low for a ball. Opp looking to pick up the save here for Lisbon. 1-1 to count to Avery Kramer. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the undefeated game here, Lisbon just 1 strike away from taking this one. They will live to play another day, will LaMoure. If they lose, both these teams undefeated. They'll take on the winner of the next game, and we'll have that right here on Three Borders Sports Network. That'll be between Carrington and Thompson, approximately 6:30. Opp, the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. I think it was even a foul tip. And that will be the end of the game here as Kramer strikes out. Opp gets 2 strikeouts to end the game here, and that will be your final score, 3-1 in favor of Lisbon. Again, a battle of the District 7 opponents, and who knows, we might see them again here in the final. Again, the final score, Lisbon 3, LaMoure 1. We'll be right back with our Three Borders Sports Red River Communications postgame show right after this.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network. If you didn't watch this one, you got to make sure you go back and watch it. It was a dandy 3-1 victory here for Lisbon here in the battle of the undefeateds in the state tournament. LaMoure still alive, of course, and they will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. The winner of the Carrington-Thompson game coming up. All right, let's take a look at the line scores and how this game turned out here. Again, Waitson was the winning pitcher. Opp coming in and getting the save. Waitson finishes with 90 pitches, gave up 3 hits, scattered those about, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, and 2 hit batters. And he gets the victory. Opp gets the save with 2 strikeouts and stranding 1. He left 1 runner on base. So let's take a look at the line scores. Again, LaMoure, 1 run on 3 hits. They committed 3 errors and left 5 on base. And Lisbon, 3 runs on 8 hits and committed no errors and left 4 on base. So we had a dandy here, and I hope you enjoyed it there too as well. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes for the 6:30 game, and it's probably, 5:20 right now, so it'll be probably an hour before we get back on the air. But again, Carrington and Thompson in a loser-out game, and the winner of that game will face LaMoure. So there is the schedule here. We're getting down to it, folks. We still have 4 teams remaining, but after the next game, there's only going to be 3 teams left in the state Class B tournament here for American Legion Baseball. Live from LaMoure, Three Borders Sports Network for everybody here at Three Borders Sports Network. Lisbon moves on undefeated, 3-1 over LaMoure. We're going to be right back again in about an hour for the Carrington-Thompson game. For everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in a little bit. Again, your final score, 3-1.